But I want to cross to the US now. There's lots going on in the political world, of course, including Donald Trump's trial. But all the polling there suggests that we're back to the same old number one concern for Americans. It's familiar to us here, and that is the cost of living, as Kristen Tate explains.
That's exactly right. And, we talk all the time about the Trump trials. Of course, that's dominating the news here day to day. But really, when you go out there and you talk to voters, what people are making their decisions on are not really the Trump trials or even these other side cultural issues. Really, the average American is just looking at their budget, and they notice that everything is still more expensive. Inflation is sticking around in certain areas and sectors of the economy. It's actually getting actively worse. And it's really become difficult for average earning American families to live a comfortable lifestyle like they could just a decade ago.
I notice in the US as well, one issue, of course, that I think often plays into this when people are doing it tough is when immigration is out of control. And there's still all sorts of strife on the US-Mexican border. And I noticed that Donald Trump has been focusing on that. Let's have a look at this from the weekend.
On day one of my new administration, I will seal the border, stop the invasion of people pouring through our border, and send Joe Biden's illegal aliens back home where they belong. They got to be sent back home.
Such a potent issue, Kristen, such a worrying turn of events, but it does feed into this concern about the future of the country and the cost of living, doesn't it?
Yes, and I'm glad to hear Donald Trump talking about this. This is very reminiscent of the 2016 Donald Trump. It was immigration that got him into the White House the first time. It's even a bigger issue now than it was then. And it's interesting to hear him talk about deportations. It's something he didn't really do mass deportations during his first term. He says he will next time, and that's something that a lot of Americans are hoping to actually see. 8 million or so illegal immigrants have been apprehended under Joe Biden. That's nearly the size of New York City, the biggest city in the United States. Here in Boston, where I live, we are way far away from the border, of course, and this crisis has come knocking on our door as well. Our state is paying $180 per night per migrant for hotel rooms. They get meals, all 3 meals a day at an exorbitant cost. We're paying like $7 million right now just for the meals for these people. Well, we have homeless veterans on our streets in the United States